Self-Development, Lee TV. Two critical points in life, 44 and 60, when aging accelerates dramatically. The study, conducted by researchers from Stanford University and Nanyang Technological University in Singapore, provides a new understanding of the aging process. The researchers followed 108 participants over several years, closely analyzing changes at various molecular levels, including RNA, proteins, and the microbiome. The study made an important discovery. Aging is not simply a gradual, consistent process, but rather, we experience two dramatic changes at ages 44 and 60. These changes are deeply connected to the physical changes we experience in our daily lives and can be described as explosive moments in aging. First, we look at the age of 44, which is the first big aging inflection point when our bodies begin to undergo drastic changes. Specifically, at this point, we see changes in our ability to metabolize caffeine. It's more than just that a cup of coffee doesn't feel as invigorating as it used to. It can be a sign that our metabolism itself is starting to weaken. These changes lead to a gradual decline in the vitality and stamina we felt when we were younger, and a greater susceptibility to fatigue. Research suggests that this is not simply a matter of lifestyle, but rather part of the intrinsic aging process that our bodies experience at a molecular level. Around the age of 44, our ability to metabolize alcohol also decreases noticeably, which means our bodies need more time to process it. Because of this, drinks that we used to breeze through in the past now come with a bigger hangover the next day, and our liver has a harder and harder time processing alcohol. This is directly linked to a decline in liver function, which is why it's important to control your drinking and pay more attention to your liver health after your mid-40s. The second major change occurs at age 60. This is the point at which our bodies begin to experience accelerated aging in earnest, and several physiological changes begin to occur at once. Among them, sarcopenia is a phenomenon that increases dramatically as we enter our 60s, and the loss of muscle mass can lead to decreased stamina and reduced ability to perform daily activities. Because muscle is the key to supporting and moving our bodies, a loss of muscle mass can have a significant impact on quality of life. So exercise and nutrition to maintain muscle mass is essential during this time. Your risk of chronic diseases such as cardiovascular disease, kidney problems, and type 2 diabetes also increases significantly in your 60s. Research shows that people over the age of 60 are more susceptible to these conditions, which means we need to take better care of our health as we enter our 60s. Notably, these changes are closely linked to nonlinear changes in molecules like proteins, and changes in proteins that maintain tissue have a major impact on the skin, muscles, and cardiovascular system. This suggests that we need to go beyond simply preventing aging and actively manage it for healthy aging. The researchers emphasize that discovering patterns of accelerated aging at specific points in time could play an important role in early diagnosis and prevention of disease. This means recognizing that the body doesn't simply change gradually as we age, but rather undergoes drastic changes at certain points in time and adjusting our lifestyles accordingly. For example, it's important to cut back on alcohol consumption as you enter your 40s and 60s, and to stay fit through regular exercise. Professor Michael Snyder, chair of the Department of Genetics at Stanford University and lead author of the study, advised people entering their 60s to be especially careful with their carbohydrate intake and to drink plenty of water to support kidney function, which emphasizes the need to take extra care of ourselves at certain points. Healthy aging isn't just about trying to stay young, it's about understanding the changes our bodies need and adjusting our lifestyle accordingly. In conclusion, this study shows that the two milestones of 44 and 60 are not just numbers, but rather critical moments in our lives that have a profound impact on our bodies. Adjusting our lifestyles and paying more attention to our health around these times is essential to staying healthy and active in our later years. Our 40s and 60s are a time of great physical change in our lives, and it's important to be prepared and ready for it. Source: Rosa Rahimi, CNN. Thank for Whack Thing.